What's going on, guys? Welcome to another part of the Xenogears playthrough. I'm going to be doing Billy, Satan, and Faye for this part of the game. Won't be changing these because they do give some other defense. But we do have the black leather and black helmet for the others. And now we have Yamato's sword instead of Sengaku sword for Satan. It was only a small boost, but a small boost on foot is pretty significant compared to if this was just in gears, because like a 10 attack boost on a gear probably is not that big of a deal, but on foot it kind of is. Yeah, I would say so. Zeta Soul DX, fine. King's Helm, now that's what I'm talking about. Imagine going into battle with a king's helmet on. That's what I'm talking about. It gives slightly more defense. Let's compare that to black helmet. It gives 5 more defense, so we're gonna equip that on him. Oh well. So there's a lot of puzzles in the next dungeon. There's a lot of puzzles, so I might have to give me a moment because I don't want this video to be like 3 hours long. Yeah, there's quite a bit of puzzles in this level. There's one in particular that's kind of hitboxy. I'm not gonna be too weird about it, but there's a weird hitbox with one of the puzzles. And it's kind of hard to, you gotta basically align yourself with one little tiny pixel in order to get this one thing that you need, which I was showing you, of course. There are some hard enemies in here, including this guy who can basically just take away your party. That's why I'm really worried right now, because this guy can literally just take away one of your party members in the battle. So the fact that he's not dead still is very concerning. You see how much damage I'm doing though? That's what the increase of his sword. I gave him the new sword. That's pretty significant damage, although uh-oh. Well, rip. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh. I'm really surprised he's this tanky, to be honest. But, okay. He's insanely tanky, dude. I mean, yeah, these enemies are some of these enemies are pretty difficult, but not this difficult. Maybe just Billy's not hitting hard enough. Hit harder, Billy. Come on. I think I need to change his ammo. I bought better ammo. Yikes. About time, jeez. Of course, Billy gets everything. Billy got everything. He learned a new ability, or a new death blow at least, but now that's unfortunate. Yep, we got some healing to do. Now his support abilities will be increased because now he's gaining elemental shields, which will be interesting for the upcoming one of the upcoming fights. That'll be interesting at least. And down there is where the puzzle begins. We gotta get down there first. Oh wait, no, this is not as bad. Wizardry ring, that's what we want to see. That's what we want. 100%, that's what we want, guys. We're gonna equip this for now, and we're gonna put Power Crisis on before it. Death Blow, learning rate up. And Faye is in need of some help. He's in need of some assistance in that regard, so definitely gonna want that. Power's cut off. Huh? What's that over there? It appears that some kind of fuse-like device has been blown. Door lock system area A. The door needs to be unlocked. Guess I'll look somewhere around here for it. And so... Isn't it up here? No. It's in the next room, but you can't go... Yeah. You gotta go around. So you just went around and we found a fuse-like device parts. And there's nothing else really here. Nothing there, so I'll just show you where I went, but I mean it's pretty obvious. You just go up the next hall. And then you go over here and put it in. Replace the broken part. Now you could go in there, you could turn this on. Door lock system is now operational. Door lock area deactivated. Done. Go in here. I know there's a lot of pathways here, but we'll get to all of them. These ones are not nearly as hard. I promise. They're a little resilient, but nothing that, you know, insane. Typical, you know, mid difficulty enemies, nothing that out of the ordinary. They do some things. Nothing that really requires anything, you know, significant. Good for learning death blows on. And this is what he just learned. Okay. Well, that's annoying for sure, but not really worried about that all that much. Okay. Mainly doing this for Faye to learn new death blows because he's gonna be needing it because he still has very low end death blows at this point in the game. He needs to learn better ones at this point because his damage will just be not so high. Ow. Okay, well I never saw them do that move before. Usually because they don't last long enough, I'm kind of fooling around with them, so... Yikes. Okay. That's pretty big. Fast AR. Okay, well we gotta heal. Cast AR. What? Why does this even exist? Armor defense value +2. Why? Why would you ever use that? When you have... Why does that even exist? That's gotta be like a joke. It's gotta be a joke. There's no way that's like legitimate. That's crazy. Imagine getting that at this point in the game. I gotta look that up later. That feels like an April Fool's joke. Okay, so there will be a computer in there that doesn't really... I think it starts up the process, but it doesn't really do anything else. Okay, we learned Fuki. We learned Fuki. But they did another attack, which I knew they had. An explosion. Not that big of a deal though. Okay, so we have to... Okay, we went farther ahead than we should have. Here's what I'm talking about. I really don't like this part. Yeah, I really don't like this, but yeah, this is some bull crap. So you gotta go through all this stuff and you gotta kind of three. Three, two. I believe these ones are also closed. Okay. Okay, it's a trick. It's 0, 3, 2, 0. Because in second kill you wouldn't even know what they're since they're closed off. Although I guess I just found out that you can just keep clicking in the same area. I thought you had to like move around and stuff. But nope. It's all good. I don't think this does anything. Yeah, so that was a lot easier than I used to remember when in earlier playthroughs. That was much easier. So there's this room in here, and I believe this is the one. Or not. It's one on the side, isn't it? Input numbers so the vertical and horizontal sums are equal without reusing the same numbers. I keep thinking it's like on the side or something, but it's not, I guess. Oh well, of course I need to do that. But yeah, there's some okay. Well, now we gotta solve another puzzle. Okay, now that we're all saved up, we can go down. And there'll be 4 contact points, so you have to put them all in the right order. You think I remember all of the numbers? No, I don't. I really don't. So the numbers can't be the same, but they have to like overlap. So let's start with 5 for D. I don't believe this does anything. I don't think this is supposed to really mean anything. Then for A, since we used 5, we can use 2 for A, and then for B, since we use 2 and 5, we could use 4 for B. It's not the same number. And then for C, 6, 7. Oh, we already used 7. Or 7's in the middle. So 6. No. 8. Is that it? Okay, good. First try. You just have to guess. You just have to look at. You just have to look at the current address. And of course, you want to go down. Why would you want to go back up? So we'll go down. Get ourselves an anima relic. Sounds good to me. What do you guys think? Sound good to you guys? Certainly sounds good for me to get a free upgrade. This is literally a free gear upgrade. That's what anima relics are. Well, obviously, if you've been following at this point in the game, you'll know that we've already had some anima relics on our side and on the enemy side. So this is literally a free gear upgrade. But unfortunately, not every gear in this game will be getting an anima relic, either because remember, this disc 2 is rushed. So I'm sure they had plans to get all the relics, or all the gears upgraded. Unfortunately, it's not the case. At least they chose some of the gears that needed help, like for example Rico. His gear is terrible, so it'd been pretty cool for him to get it. This is a relic. He gives increased stats, and it's just much better. Who's this? Who's calling me? I don't know, I don't know. What should I do? You're waiting for me? Billy? So yes, Billy is definitely worth getting an anima relic for because he's gonna be our main party member for quite a while. So definitely worth it. Did you see that? It looked like my gear. Maybe something has happened to your gear. Let's go check the exit and see if anything has happened. New girls again? Elements. I see you've gained a new gear that has been aligned with an anima relic. You know that we should have been the ones to have it. We need stronger powers in order for Commander Ramses to realize his long cherished desires. Yes, for the building of our ideal country, we can't allow you to take it. So come on, let's have it. You know what Solaris was doing to the surface dwellers, and you know what the situation is like now on Earth, and yet you... What in the gas will do, or whatever happens to the lambs, are not my concern. Each of us have our own obligations to fill. We don't have time to deal with affairs concerning you, weak and inferior people. Domina, do you really, truly believe that? Yes, look at yourselves, for instance. You, the strong and the superior, were the first to preserve yourselves without any mutations. Is that not right? Power and ability have nothing to do with it. It was pure coincidence that we did not mutate. People are people, nothing more or less. I admit that there are the weak and powerless, but that's no reason for us to forsake them. We're all the same human beings. So, you wish to give a hand to those who would be saved? You're so nice and kind. How commendable. But is that really what's best for mankind? You are once surface dwellers. Weren't all of you forced to live under the oppression of Solaris? I know that you know how it feels to be have-nots. So why have you... People must be able to stand on their own in any circumstances they're in. Overprotection only stunts the will to be independent. This stunts the growth of all of the people in the world. We've experienced in that firsthand. Live by one's own strength. Stand on one's own feet. It's sad but true that the weak will be weeded out. But we cannot look back. That is the providence of human existence. That is just the providence of those who are the haves. So be it then, show me this providence of yours that wishes to be save the meager have-nots. Here I come. You know, it made it a lot better for her to put the pull the sword out, but so it's 45, but that's fine. We're gonna leave Domina for last because she's the weakest. She barks the loudest, but she is the weakest in the team. So for her, no, actually, we're gonna go for Belvina, and for that, we need Festive Wind. I forgot to put back the belt for Faye, so that's unfortunate, but okay. Oh, whoops. Healed her. Not that big of a deal though. It's really not. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do our counter attack. Only cast it on himself, unfortunately, but wasted a heal there. That's fine. It's not AoE. That's unfortunate. This is gonna hurt. And laggy. Okay. So I actually want to do fire. And I got my elements mixed up, and now she's gone. But yeah, Domino's the weakest. That's why we're not even focusing on her. I mean, really? That's it? So, yep. I don't know what element this is. I probably should have looked. Well, that's fine. As you can see, we're definitely in control. We one-shotted their healer. Okay, I guess that's very bizarre. Anyways, I'm gonna be using crystal water on Serafina. Sit down. Sit down. Counter-attack doesn't really do that much. It really doesn't. Pretty worthless, actually. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Okay, never mind. Maybe, I think in the first battle when you fight them that does a lot of damage, but nowadays, or now at this point, not really. We'll use Rumble Earth. This should one-shot her. I'm telling you guys, the sword upgrade is pretty significant. Look how much damage we're doing. Sit down. Now she's alone. So it started at 4v5. Now it's 3v1. And she doesn't do anything significant at all. Basically leeches off of everybody else in terms of elements. I don't even know why she's an element when all she does is just take elements from everybody else. That's supposed to be threatening to me. It doesn't do very much damage without the belt on, the damaging one. I think we fooled around enough. I think it's time for you to sit down, ma'am. Oh wow, she didn't take enough damage, okay. Bye. Sit down, all of ya, sit down. Cut us weak. Huh. We may have fared poorly when we fought in the flesh, but we'll finish you off in our gears. Come, follow me. Now witness one of the most awesome battle transformation cutscenes of all time. And that's not sarcasm. I know it's a ripoff, but still. What took you? What meaning is there in fighting again? Silence, now we have no choice but to fight. We will show you the true power of the elements. Get ready, because here we come. And you guys that are playing global kind of probably already figure out what's going to be happening here. Because it's currently one of the bosses in the Vision world, and also it was the boss of the raid. So I'm pretty sure everybody will know what's going to be happening. Just ignore that it's a ripoff of something else, but it's still awesome. It does not take away from the awesomeness of this. Of course, the leech has to be the one that's the leader, right? Domino's literally the weakest in the team. Easily the weakest in the team. Does it look familiar yet? Not threatened. Despite the cool entrance, I'm not threatened at all. Until they pull out their... Okay, well... Yeah. They do have a special attack with it, but I'm not really worried. Yeah, we can do this. I'm just gonna speed ahead though, because this is a very long transformation. I'm not gonna be sitting around forever for this. I don't have any EP. Oh, that's unfortunate. The other two things there are not worth it. Thor's Wave and the other one are just not really They're cool to use, that's for sure, but they're not really worth it. They're not really worth it, per se. Sorry about all the lag and stuff. I'm not saying that. We're gonna be using this loaded every single turn, so I'm not gonna sit around and wait for its transformation every single time. I can't believe I actually got an X off on them. They usually block X's. That's interesting. I don't think I have other Veilers on, or other doublers on Billy. I think they're still on Ellie, unfortunately. Otherwise, this would have been gone. This battle probably would have been over a lot faster. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. It's so cheap. It's only 500 fuel. If I had other doubler, two other doublers, this would have been over though, 100%. You guys know how much damage two other doublers can do. I've shown it off already. Is that it? That was pathetic damage. Oh, okay. You want to continue doing your pathetic damage? That's okay. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. Not by much, but a little bit better. Got one more turn of this, and I'll have to do it again. Don't run over though. I'm severely handicapping myself by not having other doublers equipped. There's the block. I knew that was coming eventually. I'd like to see you try finishing us. Should be over by either this one or the next one. It should be over. I'm guessing. Oh, it's not over. Interesting. Either this should end it. Or another Jesse Can should end it, I'm pretty sure. Nope. Not yet. I would think that this would be ended because we've done a lot of damage to him now. No? Okay. Ow. Now that definitely hurt. Okay, we're gonna turn our booster off for him now. There we go. Adios. And you do get that sword, by the way. So very cool. Taishin sword. Some things only the weak can feel. A weakness does not make them servile. It is because they are weak that they can develop kindness and never look down on people. That is where real human action comes from. Everyone has weaknesses, even you did at first. Your weaknesses drew you to each other and made you grow stronger. Never forget those feelings when you all lived together side by side. Wait! Are you trying to show us mercy, or are you just trying to show off? You got us all wrong, Domino. Our paths may be different, but our goals are the same. That's why I can't fight you anymore. There's no reason for me to, that's all. Well, it looks like they sure showed us the thing or two. When we fled from the elements, we did not flee. We tried to take the relics to be used as a power to fulfill Ram's desires. Once again, initiated our search for information on the whereabouts of the last known relic. Not gonna be happy about this. He is no longer one of us. Yes, he dares to go against our objectives just like the other one. We can still activate the key. Let's do something about the one that stands in our way. We must eliminate Cain. We cannot stand up to his power. Only Cain can destroy Cain. So Mother, will you do it for us? Maybe. Did Caroline say anything? Something concerning the potential abilities as a countervailing existence, with everything focusing towards a single point. I see. The car is still shaken up by yesterday's defeat against Faye. We are almost ready. I just need a little bit more time. Then we'll wait. We'll wait till the time is ripe. You're taking that pretty well. Brilliant? A countervailing existence? That mean, what's she up to? I better warn the commander. Out of the way! Let me through. That bastard. I'll hunt him down myself. Please calm down, Commander. We'll take care of him and his friends. What could you fools do, imbeciles? Only I can beat him. Only I, who transcends all other humans, can possibly take him down. Move! Commander, wait! While Faye and the others search for the resting place of the last known random relic, I temporarily returned to Nissan. I don't know why I went back. Just, I had this stirring within my heart that some danger was awaiting people there. All the people accepted in Nissan were on the road to recovery. There were still those who were not able to completely recover, but Tara's nanomachines continued to evolve from day to day. Thanks to the nanomachines, their treatments were becoming more and more successful, in the day when everyone would regain the ordinary bodies was approaching. And trembling, there was a sudden explosion in the city of Nissan. Within the burning fire stood in a gold Xenogears, Ramses. He assaulted Nissan so that he could defeat Faye. His purpose of existence was at stake. The Nissan Chiva military, even Rank and his friends from Solaris, who now served to protect Nissan, could not thwart the assault. The people were evacuated into the cathedral. Continuing a search for Ray Faye, Ramses put the military to rout and pressed towards the cathedral. He was ruined. His mind set slowly on getting at Faye. I stood before him. Where is he? I know he's here. Where is he? Can I come out? Ramses, the Fae you seek is not here, so please stop this meaningless violence. You, yes, you will do. Come out, Faye. If you will not come out, I will crush Elium. Ellie, boss, keep back. Not coming out, eh? Have it your way. Then from tonight on, you'll be crying with this woman's dead body in your arms. What happened? Why can't I move? Ellie, are you okay? How could I like the likes of you? Not only to him, but I am also inferior to you. Me? What happened to you, Ramses? Why are you caught up with Faith so much? Why are you so bothered by it? Who's more superior? I was originally created to be the integration of all human abilities, to be able to align with all the anima relics. I was created to have the powers equal to those of Emperor Cain. You could say that was the ideal form which all people strive to become. However, once he was born, I was rejected. I was given a life in a pile of trash. Born in the dark, cold abyss of worthlessness. I was able to crawl out of there. I was able to survive my own strength. In order to get back at those who have forsaken me, despite all of that, I was able to get this far. I was able to provide myself with the warmth that I required to continue living. But he had to come and intervene in my life one more time. He tried to take that very warmth away from me again. As long as he exists, I don't belong anywhere. I think that I now know why you're so fixated with Faye. You don't really know what you should be doing with your life right now. You're simply trying to protect yourself by attacking Faye. By attacking others, you are confirming your own existence. That's why you strive to be above everyone else, because otherwise you'd be enveloped by a void, because you yourself would disappear. Because that emptiness within your heart will only grow, because you want to hang on to love. Silence! Even you are trying to take it away from me? That warmth, that very warmth I finally obtained. Ramses, no one is attacking you. No one is trying to take away from what is precious to you. No one is threatening your existence. It's all in your mind, so don't hide the feelings that are in your heart. Don't fear love. Ramses was in fear. He feared losing the place he belonged to. You feared that Faye was the one that would take away from him. You believed love was something you take. You craved more than love than anything else. Worthless. Trash. Reject. Why even bother existing? Defect. Be gone. We have no use for you. Ha! Trash is more worth of us than you. Don't worry. I'll always be by your side. No one knows you better than I do, so don't. Mang, is this all I can do? Is this the extent of my strength and abilities? I couldn't beat him. And in front of that woman, I couldn't even do a thing. Is this the limit of my existence? My abilities? You're the same as Cain, an archetype that surpasses all humans. I made you in the same way, but he is the one who's preventing you from fully releasing your powers. Divided powers. Man was your original form. Brainless superior being. If you could defeat him, then you would be... Yes, even with your superior constitution, the existence of the original being hinders you. If you could eliminate the divided power, then all would be yours. Don't you agree, Kar? Wow. You're manipulating someone who's already mentally unstable. What do you think is going to happen? Having completed the alignment of the first anima relic with Billy, there was a remarkable change in the appearance of the structure of Billy's gear. There were units that merged with the inorganic. Of course, we had no idea what purpose these ancient anima relics were created for, but the fact that they played some kind of role as weapons was blatantly obvious. Eventually, the true power will be released. You're not allowed this power to fall into the hands of evil. In order to obtain the final relic, we headed to a ruin that is believed to be 10,000 years old, the remains of the first civilization on our planet, and a reunion with an old friend that awaited us. I really don't know why they even had to mention that. That just kind of ruins it, but oh well. It is what it is. We're going to be removing the other doublers from Ellie now. Just because, well, we're going to be giving them to Billy, so Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Not as long as the other ones, but we defeated the first one, and we're gonna go into the next level in the next video. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.